In today's job market, something unusual is happening. Applicants are no longer competing with each other, they're competing with algorithms. Not just in screening systems, but in creation itself. Because now, AI isn't just reviewing resumes, it's writing them. So the question becomes, right finger, if artificial intelligence writes your resume and cover letter, can it actually get you hired? Or are we entering a system where authenticity is being quietly replaced by optimization? Today, we put that question to the test. AI's expanding role in hiring. Over the last few years, hiring has undergone a silent transformation. Companies increasingly rely on automated systems, applicant tracking systems, keyword filters, and data-driven screening. At the same time, generative AI tools have become widely accessible. This creates a new dynamic. Employers use AI to filter candidates, candidates use AI to become better candidates. It's no longer a human versus human process. It's a system versus system interaction. And that raises a deeper concern. Right finger, are we optimizing for skills, or for the ability to game the system effectively? Experiment setup. Removing the human factor. To explore this, I designed a simple but revealing experiment. I selected a real job posting, a role aligned with my background and experience. Then I removed one critical element, right finger myself. Instead of writing anything manually, I provided AI with a basic outline of my experience, the full job description, and a single directive. Generate a professional resume and cover letter tailored for this role. No editing. No rewriting. No personal touch added afterward. The goal was clear. Right finger, can AI independently produce job-ready materials that pass real-world scrutiny? Resume analysis. Precision versus personality. The resume AI generated was technically impressive. It demonstrated 3 key strengths. 1. Keyword optimization. It mirrored the job description almost perfectly, aligning skills, terminology, and phrasing with what automated systems prioritize. 2. Structured clarity. The formatting was clean, logical, and recruiter-friendly. Every section was strategically organized. 3. Skill amplification. It emphasized strengths that I hadn't fully highlighted myself, positioning my experience in a more competitive light. But here's the trade-off. Right finger, while the resume was optimized, it lacked distinctiveness. It sounded like a strong candidate, but not necessarily a unique one. Cover letter breakdown. Narrative engineering. The cover letter revealed something even more interesting. I didn't just summarize qualifications, it constructed a narrative. It connected past experience to the company's goals, matched tone with the organization's style, presented motivation in a confident, structured way. From a recruiter's perspective, it checked every box. But analytically, there's a deeper layer. Right finger, this wasn't authentic storytelling. It was pattern-based persuasion. I identified what a strong cover letter should look like, and replicated it. The result? Convincing. But formula-driven. Submission phase. Entering the real system with both documents complete, the next step was straightforward. Submit the application. No adjustments. No personalization beyond the AI output. At this point, the experiment shifts from theory to reality. Because now, the application is competing in a live hiring environment, against candidates with real resumes, AI-assisted resumes, and fully human-written applications. This is where the broader question emerges. In a system already optimized for efficiency, does AI-generated content gain an advantage? Results. The response that matters. After submission, there was a waiting period. Then, a response arrived. Not an automated rejection. Not silence. An interview invitation. This outcome doesn't prove AI is superior, but it demonstrates something critical. AI-generated applications are viable. They can pass screening systems. They can engage recruiters. and they can move candidates forward. Deeper analysis. What this means for the job market. This experiment highlights a larger structural shift. We're moving toward a hiring ecosystem where signal replaces substance. Presentation becomes as important as capability. Optimization begins to outweigh originality. From a geopolitical and economic perspective, this has implications. 1. Global competition intensifies. Candidates worldwide now have access to the same tools. Barriers to entry are lower, but competition is higher. 2. Standardization of excellence. If everyone uses AI, high-quality applications become the baseline, not the advantage. 3. Shift in recruiter expectations. Hiring managers may begin to assume AI involvement, changing how they evaluate authenticity and skill. The strategic question: adapt or fall behind. At this stage, the conversation is no longer about whether to use AI. It's about how effectively you use it. Because the reality is, right finger those who leverage AI strategically will move faster. Right finger those who ignore it risk becoming less competitive. But there's a balance to maintain. Over-reliance leads to generic output. Smart usage enhances human capability. The goal isn't replacement. It's augmentation. Conclusion. The future of job applications. So, can AI write a resume and cover letter that gets results? Based on this test, yes, it can. But the deeper takeaway is more complex. We are entering a phase where AI shapes first impressions. Humans must prove value beyond them. In other words, AI might open the door, but you still have to walk through it.